Hi guys, so I'm back with another flip through and Tweedo wants to say hi to you guys first. Say hi, Tweedo. Okay, maybe not, but he was squawking for a bit, so I had to take him out because he wants to come out for a bit, and you will be hearing him throughout this video. I'm so sorry about that. Whenever someone talks, he wants to talk too. So I decided to hold my phone for this video because like I said before, I don't have a proper tripod. And shh, Tweedle, I don't have a proper tripod, and just nothing to hold my phone in a really good way because I have to improvise with stuff around the house to hold my phone. But anyways, so my mother bought me two 12x12 traditional albums after I graduated high school, and like I mentioned before, I never used it until last year when I felt bad for them, and I filled them both up. But like I said before, 12x12s are not my thing, but it's a nice change, I admit, from doing Project Life whenever I don't feel like doing Project Life at the moment. So this is a really nice color scheme on this album. I really like it. And so let's get this started. Okay, so I'm sorry about the glare, so I'm going to do my best so you guys don't see the glare. So this is the full 12x12. This is actually the first 12x12 page I made. And this is a photo of my mom and my father, which is them, on their day when they got married at the Hotel del Coronado, which is where they met and they worked together. And that's where they had their wedding, actually. And there's my grandmother right there. So I wanted to do something like two different things, like like when they first got married and then years later when they're still together. Well, of course my parents are still together, but you know what I mean. So I don't really, this page is kind of okay. I felt like these embellishments are just all over the darn place, and this one is okay. I like the layering and the texture. So that's the first page. And then, just so you know, I'm not going to go, this is not exactly in order of, you know, this is the first page, this is the second page I made, and so forth. They're just all random. I just put them together by like my mom and dad, my mom, my dad, you know, and so forth. But anyways, so here's the second page, and I used some of the chipboards from Paper Studio that I got at Hobby Lobby, and I really liked how I did this part. And so these are two different photos as well. This was in Portland, Oregon, and this was at Disney World. But I think this one's older than this one, actually. And then here is a page of just pictures of my dad from, this one's probably the, I don't want to say oldest, but most recent, I guess, but not too recent. This is like around the time we went to Oregon, like in the, I think, early 2000s or 90s, but this is when he was like in his 30s or probably late 20s. So this is when he was, I believe, at Disney. I don't know where this is, what this was. So I did this strip background that I saw Erit Longroff do as well on one of her process videos, and I wanted to try it out. But I think this is way too busy. So I don't know. I'm not sure about this page. And like I said, I don't like to do more than 4 photos because it looks too busy to me. And I know some people can do a really excellent job at putting 4 photos and making it look good. So here is a page of my mother only, and I liked how I did like her name and then wife and then mother. And this is from the Recollection Simply Pastel collection. And this is when she was working at the Hotel del Coronado, and this is at the Seattle Space Needle. And this is my mother again, even though it's not, you know, it's not one of those glamorous pics, but I still wanted to use it in a layout because, you know, you can still make a non-glamorous pic into a glamorous layout. So there's like the My Mind's Eye ephemera, gold ephemera, some chipboards from Studio G, and just some rhinestones. I don't really like to do rhinestones. I'm more of an enamel dots person, but I got it through a pocket letter, so I wanted to use it. And this is also from the Simply Pastel collection, and this background paper is from Colorbach. I'm not sure if that's what the company's name is called. And then here is another layout of my mother when she was working at Disney World back in the 90s. And this is when her co-workers celebrated her birthday. I don't know what year it was, but yeah, so I used some of the, oh, I like how I did this, the borders. So this is from the Crate Paper Party Day collection. So I did a borders on the top and bottom, which I like. And some ephemeras from that same collection, except this and the chipboards are from the Studio, now I forgot, Studio, you know, the Hobby Lobby, Paper Studios, there you go, collection. So, and then here is just my father, there's me, he's holding me, my brother, and then I think that's my cousin, and that's my other brother. So I just it's okay. It's not really one of my favorites. Pretty simple though. But I really, really love this page. I don't know how to explain it, but I just like how there's a little bit of negative space top and bottom, and then there's this strip. And these papers are from the Colorbach. I forgot what the collection is called, but I bought it at Walmart for 10 bucks. The paper quality I don't really like. It's way too thin for me. I wouldn't recommend it for Project Life, but for 12 by 12s, if you want to use it on top of a thicker 12 by 12 like white cardstock, then it's perfect. So I really like the color scheme for this. And there's even a little bit of pink, even though this is all men or males. These are my brothers, my brother and my dad, so even a little bit of pink on a, you know, with males still looks good, you know. So don't always restrict yourself for boys, boy colors, girls, girl colors, you know, especially nowadays. Teachers tell their students there are no boy colors, there are no girl colors, colors are colors. So if a guy likes pink, he likes pink. So anyways, that's a different topic. But yeah, I really like how I did this. It's one of my favorite pages that I made. And then this is another page I kind of like as well. I did this strip thing on the back, just like different links. And I try to keep it in the color scheme just by following this color scheme here. And I use some ephemeras, some alpha stickers, and this is just my mom, me, and my brother at Disney World. So I really like that page as well. And then here, I don't really like as well. This is just pictures of my dad and the oldest brother, Jeremy. And this is in California. And then I really, really like this layout. I like how there's a lot of negative space and then just this strip here. So this is a picture of my father and my brother as well. And I really like it. I really, really like it. So a lot of these stickers are from the Cosmo Cricket and the Fancy Pants cards, or 12 by 12 cardstock stickers. And this chipboard is from Paper Studios. And then this one is very incomplete, but I lost inspiration. This is just one layout of the second oldest brother I have, and there's just different, like him as a baby, a kid, as a teenager. So I feel like this is incomplete. And then here is another layout of my other brother, who is, you know, older than me. but he's the third oldest, and he likes video games. He still plays video games in his late 20s. So I really like this Nintendo, and his favorite color is purple. Yeah, I know. He likes purple because it's the color of royalty. So, especially since Delos Reyes is our middle name, so of the kings is how you would translate it. So, I cut this out from a game magazine that he had, and it said, I like this part, it says still super after all these years. So I really like that. I like the top part, but the bottom part, I'm not sure about that. So these are pictures of him when he was a baby, and I wrote some stuff like his name, born on, likes, dislikes, and so forth. So I really like this part here. And then here is a 12 by 12 of me as a baby. I really like these. These are so cute. And I love this paper background. And I use the crate paper on trend collection, thickers. And I like the layering, the colors that I picked. And this is from the My Mind's Eye collection. And this butterfly die cut I got from a pocket letter. So these are just really cute baby pictures of me. So I couldn't help but do it all on one layout. And then here is a 12 by 12 that I made for my cockatiel that died in 2014. Her name was Tweeter, and she lived with us for 9 years, for a very long time. I had her since I was 16, and through like half through high school, and then like the whole time I was in college. So she's one of my favorite pets I've ever owned, and she was such a good bird. So I used a lot of layering and different collections. I used a little bit of washi tape, and I did a little note as well. And I really like this paper. It's from My Mind's Eye, and it says spread your wings and fly. So her pictures. And then here is a 12 by 12 of this is my aunt, my uncle, and my cousins. So I did a layout of them. So their family name is Garma, and I just put one happy family and some epoxy sticker, and I use blue washi tape as the border, and then I added some blue and white sequins, which I kind of like how I did that. So doesn't look too bad. This is probably one of my favorite pages as well. And then here, I still think it's a bit incomplete, but like there's just some pages I feel like I lost my inspiration and I just want to call it quits, or call it done. So these are just pictures of me, my brothers, and my cousins, all together. And then this is my uncle. Like, this is actually one of my other favorite layouts that I've done, and I took this burgundy and cream paper with the cork and just made it into different shapes of squares or rectangles, and just made it kind of like a puzzle, I guess. I'm not sure how I would describe that. So I did hashtag old school. This is from the Amy Tan collection, and I used these mustard color chipboards, but I made it a bit dimensional. I don't know if you can see, but some are flat, and then some I use the foam. So I wanted to give it a bit of a different look, and use this robot sticker. So I really like this. And then here is my late aunt. She died of leukemia. And then this is my uncle, and they're both holding their daughter, my cousin, Kayla. And then here is the last page, which is a photo of my parents when my father was working for the Winter Olympics in Salt Lake City. So I kind of like how I did this. What I did was I used washi tape, and I did it at different lengths, and then I used a coloring pencil and just colored it in opposite directions in each part. And then I used the Studio Calico like Christmas, I think it's called Wonderland, I'm not sure, or Winter Wonderland paper collection, and did some triangles. And these are from like one of those button packs that you would get at Joann's, but some of them are flat backs, so I used those as well. And here's some sequins, wood veneer, chipboards, word stickers, which it was incomplete. Like, I couldn't find a perfect word to. It says every memory creates a soulful, and it's like soulful what? So this is a little bit incomplete as well. And I got these blue alpha stickers from the Dollar Tree, so this is an okay 12 by 12. But anyways, that is it for my 12 by 12 flip through. And I hope this video wasn't too shaky for you guys. And I will see you tomorrow with another video. And here's Tweedo again. Say bye, Tweedo. Bye, Tweedo.